GMA3, so many factors can affect our health, but one psychiatrist is pointing to the practice of cultivating optimism to improve your overall quality of life.
Her new book, Practical Optimism, the art, science, and practice of exceptional well-being, outlines 8 pillars readers can use to improve their lives and heal. And here to tell us more is the author herself. Please welcome Dr. Sue Varma. Thanks so much for being with us. So let's start with the most obvious question. What is practical optimism?
Yes, so we all know what optimism is, which is this genetic tendency to see the glass half full. But what do you do if you're not born a natural-born optimist? You don't have to worry, because reality is only 25% of people are born with optimism. The rest of us, 75%, can cultivate it. And practical optimism is more than just a positive outlook. It helps you change positive outlooks into positive outcomes through a skill set, an action set, and a very deliberate mindset that doesn't leave things to chance. It says, I want something, and I'm going to be a very good problem solver.
So the book itself is about that connection between optimism and physical health. How are those two linked?
So studies have shown that optimism from head to toe leads to better outcomes. We know that optimists live 20% longer than their non-optimistic counterparts. Why? Because from dental health to mental health, optimists really invest in good habits. They go to their annual doctor's visits. They're more likely to follow up with prescribed medical treatments. They're more likely to go out of their way to see friends, to really be very deliberate about their health. They wear seatbelts, they don't smoke, they exercise more. So they really believe in the benefit of optimism and are willing to make it into very concrete, actionable habits.
I love that seatbelts is one of the things that's
Yes.
sort of differentiator. So walk us through these 8 pillars that you have.
Yes. So I also mentioned that optimists live longer because they've less heart disease, less dementia, like less stroke. They're 40% more likely to get a raise. So really investing in the 8 principles of practical optimism is key. So the first one is just being very intentional, right? Purpose to me is your soul's way of engaging with the world in the only way that you know how, aligning with your own unique talents, interests, and hobbies. So purpose can be volunteering. We do know that people who volunteer live longer. They're less likely to die in the next 8 years. Purpose decreases inflammation in the body. And if you can't figure out your purpose, it's your job to create it. So by putting the cart before the horse, populating your calendar with pleasurable activities, activities that give you joy and meaning. Because a lot of people say, I don't know what my purpose is. You can create it yourself. The next one is processing emotions. And this is so key because a lot of times we don't know what we're feeling. And a lot of times we get triggered by things and we're carrying them. And we know that it takes more effort to suppress our emotions than it does to express them. 4 simple steps to process your emotion. Name it, claim it, tame it, and reframe it. Name the antecedent, claim where in the body are you feeling it? Are you feeling tense? Tame it, deep breathing, 1-minute exercise, and reframe it. Is there a positive spin on this? And I often say, sometimes it's really hard to find the silver lining, and then ask yourself, is this a problem to be solved or a truth to be accepted?
Okay.
So that's just pillar 2. And there's
Out of 8, but that's
more.
well, that's why people have to pick up the book, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
It's called Practical Optimism, the art, science, and practice of exceptional well-being, and she is Dr. Sue Varma. The book is available wherever your books are sold. Thank you.